Kyoto's traditional wooden homes were air-conditioned centuries before the invention of electricity. They survive scorching summers by manipulating wind rather than fighting it. You might think these are just old houses, but they are precise climate control machines. To understand Japan, you must first understand how they mastered the invisible flow of air. Let us dive into the cooling engineering of the Kyomichiya. Kyoto's summers are notoriously oppressive and humid, often exceeding 35 degrees Celsius. Historically, buildings here had to solve a paradox: staying open for trade while staying cool. The Kyomichiya, or Kyoto Townhouse, emerged as the ultimate solution to this urban challenge. These structures are long, narrow, and deeply interconnected. They are not just residences. They are modular systems designed for communal ventilation. Most outsiders overlook the Tsuboniwa, the tiny inner garden hidden in the back. It is not merely for decoration or aesthetic pleasure. The Tsuboniwa acts as a thermal chimney, pulling cool air from shaded zones. The layout forces a pressure difference that naturally cycles the air. This passive approach requires zero energy input. The wood and paper materials are chosen specifically for their thermal conductivity properties. Now, let's look at the mechanical genius hidden in the architecture. Every Michiya features a koshi lattice screen facing the street. These are not just for privacy. They act as wind directors. The slats are angled to accelerate incoming breezes into the narrow hallway. We call this the wind corridor effect, allowing air to traverse the entire house. The high ceilings are then used to trap rising heat away from the living area. Shoji screens made of washi paper regulate humidity, absorbing excess moisture in the air. When it rains, the paper expands. When it is dry, it releases moisture. It is essentially a biological air conditioning filter. The heavy clay tiles on the roof serve as a thermal mass. They delay the transfer of intense sun heat to the interior rooms. By the time the heat penetrates, the evening cool has already arrived. It is a perfectly synchronized cycle of physics and comfort. The structural design creates a self-regulating microclimate. No fossil fuels are needed to keep the inhabitants comfortable. This is why these buildings have remained standing for hundreds of years. They work with the environment, not against it. The efficiency is so remarkable that modern architects are now studying these old blueprints. Sustainability isn't a new concept in Japan. It's an ancient practice. Global environmentalists now look to these techniques to reduce building energy consumption. The harmony of wood, clay, and wind is a lesson in sustainable engineering. Foreign researchers are amazed by the simplicity of these passive systems. Japanese builders long ago understood thermodynamics without needing modern calculators. It is a testament to observing nature's rhythms. Walking through a Michiya, you feel a profound sense of connection to the past. It is not just a house. It is a philosophy translated into architecture. When you visit Kyoto, you are stepping into a living laboratory. Many tourists walk past these buildings without realizing the science behind them. Yet, these structures continue to breathe every single day. They teach us that true progress doesn't always require more machines. Sometimes, it requires a deeper understanding of the world around us. The wisdom of the ancestors remains our most valuable blueprint for the future. If you ever find yourself in Kyoto, take a moment to stand in a Michiya. Feel the breeze and imagine the centuries of people who lived here. These buildings are the quiet heroes of Japanese design. Understanding them is the key to truly seeing Japan. Thank you for joining me on this journey into the architecture of silence. If you learned something new, consider subscribing to our channel. More hidden stories about Japan are coming your way soon. Share this with a friend who loves architecture and history. Until next time, keep exploring the wonders of the world. The secret is often hiding in plain sight. Let us continue uncovering the stories behind the ordinary. Thank you for watching.